Hello everybody and welcome to this month's Teach It Right monthly update video for December. Let's jump straight into it. So, exciting news, our online group parent meetings are happening over the course of this week, so here's a quick reminder. Monday the 4th of December we will have Year 5 going at 7:30, Year 4 at 6:30. And these group meetings will take anywhere from about 20 to 30 minutes. There'll be a chance for either Chris Pearce or myself to just run through important information from the block, make sure you know what's coming up next, what kind of things the students should have covered off. The transition from block 2 to block 3 is quite an important one because there's a bit of a jump up in difficulty, so it's an excellent time, for example, to make sure that all the books from block 1 have been finished off. As I say, I'm sure that'll be gone through in lots more detail during the talk, so please, if you can attend on Monday, do. There's also a second option to attend, so if you can't make either of the Monday times, there's another chance on Wednesday the 6th of December. And it's important to note, if you look here, the timings have swapped around, so Year 5 will be taking place at 6:30pm, Year 4 at 7:30, and again, I would expect these to take about half an hour or so from the given time slot. So hopefully you can make one of those two meetings and have a bit of a catch-up in terms of what's going on at Teach Right with your instruction and provision. Also, very exciting news. On the 14th of January, we're going to be hosting one of our parent workshops, and this is our free maths parent workshop. So this will be both Chris Pearce and myself, Luke, who is the maths specialist. We will run through all sorts of hints and tips, best ways to support your child at home with the maths. We get all sorts of questions in terms of what method is best. We'll run through these, as well as probably going through some practice questions and trying various examples. These are now available to book online, so simply head on down to the event bookings page of our website, and underneath Parent Workshops you should find this as an option that you can book in for. It's well worth attending. If you can, just hopping on, it's via Zoom, it'll be on Sunday from 4 till 6, and just hopefully we'll go through some things that are interesting and just kind of get you on side. We know the better armed our parents are with tools and tips, the better able they are and the more confident they are, the more they'll support their kids, the better the children then go on to do. So really valuable if you can do it. Other things, extra support, potentially available for both maths and creative writing. We of course have our ever fun masterclasses. So starting from the 10th of January, that's Wednesday, every Wednesday evening, we're going to be having both maths and creative writing masterclasses. Now I believe these maths classes are new, it's the first time these have been run this year. These creative writing masterclasses are actually a repeat of them early in the year. They were so successful that we had people asking to book on. We've run them again. If either of those will interest you, please do go online and have a look. Again, the way to do it, head onto our website. Underneath our event bookings, you can see there's masterclasses and all the details will be there. With the masterclass, remember, you can book up for just one class or all of them. You can choose and pick, and certainly, for example, with the maths, if you know there are certain areas that you're weak on, for example, if you wanted a bit of support with your algebra and your decimals, it's entirely fine to book onto just those, or you may decide to try and do the whole course. If you do book on all 6, you do get a bit of a discount, so that's something that's potentially worth looking at as well. And it's perfectly suitable for all the exam boards, so GL, Reading Boys, Independent School, absolutely acceptable for you're more than welcome to come down if you think it'll be useful. There's also some non-verbal reasoning lessons that are coming up after these two come to a close, and they are again on the portal ready to book, so it's well worth having a peruse really at all the things we're offering over the course of the year. Other exciting news, our free monster quiz. Over each of the holidays we try and run one of these. These are sort of little trial tasters of the version that we do, the many versions we do over the summer holidays. Book online now at Teach It Right, again under event bookings. This is going to take place on the 18th of December from 5 till 6. You simply hop on Zoom, join in, and we're going to do all sorts of quizzes. Mostly the ones in the summer are vocabulary quizzes, but for these special Christmas quizzes we'll have a lot of vocabulary, we may have a bit of maths, non-verbal, and possibly some sort of Christmas themed quizzes as well. Come on down, give it a go, try it out, it's really good fun, and hopefully you'll learn a thing or two as well. It is of course nearly Christmas time, so we are running one of our lovely Christmas quizzes. In this case, all of our children, doesn't matter what year you're in, year 4, 5 or 6, you can join in. You must simply print out the Christmas competition quiz below, that will have been emailed out to you, print it off, fill it in and bring it back into the centre. Hand it to any of our Teach It Right markers at any of the centres. They will mark it for you, and then you can consider that submission done. Just obviously make sure your name is on it clearly. The closing date for this, the last possible day you can enter, will be Sunday the 17th, which is the last lesson of this year. And then of course the draw will happen the following week, and we will announce on Facebook who the winners are. And you're certainly going to win a Cubics, and there will be some other little runner-up prizes as well, all sorts of goodies. So it's well worth giving it a go and seeing how you do. If you're thinking about doing any kind of private school admission, either because you're definitely going for private schools, or you think it might be a backup plan, can I just encourage you to attend this ISB workshop that's running? It's going to be on the 17th of January at 7 p.m. Find out a bit more information about how it works, what the process are. It's very different for private schools. Lots of schools will have their own unique processes. However, many of them will share utilising an ISEB exam at the start. It's kind of like a sort of a pre-screen type process. Really, really useful. It's one of the main exam boards that are used by most of the private schools. It's one of the most common, and so it's absolutely well worth coming down, finding out information. And Teach Right, we do in fact work with ISB, so we've got a real insight line as to what's going on. Really, even if you're just thinking of considering, or it may be a backup plan, it's well worth just popping along to. So please do put that date, 17th of January, in your diaries so you don't miss it. Other things out, of course, there's a bit of a winter sale running on now, really exciting. So you will save potentially up to £360 because now all of our mock exams and revision camps for 2024 over the summer are available to book online. And so if you can get in early, there's lots of savings to be had. So it's well worth having a look at the email that was sent, calling for information, finding the code, and seeing what's out there. Right, so in summary, a few of the important dates. We've got our parents' meeting on the 4th of December, as well as also on the 6th of December, as a backup plan for that one. We've got the online maths parent workshop happening on the 14th of January, that's Sunday, and that'll be in the evenings from sort of 4 till 6. The last homework club of this year's will be taking place on the 11th and 12th of December. The end of Christmas, so our last lesson before we break up, is the 17th of December, and the free online vocabulary quiz is on the 18th, and we've done it that way so that we can be sure that everyone is able to attend who is interested. Right, everyone, that was our update video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to your tutor at the end of the session, or just give the office a call. Thanks so much, everybody. See you again soon. Bye-bye.